3 people have been charged in the fatal shooting of a store security guard. Police say the victim was killed for enforcing a state-mandated face mask policy. Laura Podesta reports.
A Family Dollar store in Flint, Michigan became a murder scene on Friday. Police believe a security guard, 43-year-old Calvin Munnerlin, was fatally shot in the head after he told shopper Charmel Teague that her daughter had to wear a mask before entering the store.
The daughter did not have a mask. Charmel did have a mask, but the altercation ensued, and we believe she communicated with Larry Teague and Ramon Bishop, and they returned to the store, and the shooting occurred.
Genesee County Prosecutor David Layton says his office has authorized felony warrants against the 2 men involved. Charmel Teague is reportedly under arrest. The community is now remembering the life of Munnerlin.
When I found out what had happened to him, it really broke my heart because I know what kind of person he was.
A candlelit vigil was held Sunday, and this memorial was created yesterday outside the Family Dollar store. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
Dave Bondi, 3 people are going to...
So I might as well make it even more proud.
David, the judge in this case, said that there is enough evidence to send all 4 of the suspects to trial, including surveillance video.
One person would be the distractor to draw the victim's attention, while the other person walked up behind them and shot them in the head. So that to me was exactly in concert.
Testimony wrapped up today in the Genesee County District Court, and Ramon Bishop, Larry Teague, Bria Bishop, and Charmel Teague are all headed to trial for their part in the shooting death of Calvin Munnerlin. Munnerlin was shot back in May after police say he got into a fight with Charmel Teague because he asked her daughter to leave the Flint Family Dollar store for not wearing a mask. Police say Teague and her daughter picked up Teague's husband and son to seek revenge, leading to Bishop coming back to the store and killing Munnerlin. Larry Teague, Ramon Bishop, and Charmel Teague are all charged with premeditated murder. Bria Bishop is charged with tampering with evidence. Prosecutors question why Munnerlin and Teague got into a fight.
Did she tell you why she believed the security guard punched her?
Because she spit on him.
She spit on him?
Yes.
Munnerlin. And correction in this story, the victim's name is Calvin Munnerlin. Now, all 3 suspects, again, are accused of premeditated murder, except for Bria Bishop. She's charged with tampering with evidence. Stay with TV5 on air and online as we continue to follow the story. In Flint, Rachel McCoy.
She had gone to the store. She had a daughter with her. The daughter did not have a mask. Charmel did have a mask, but the altercation ensued, and we believe she communicated with Larry Teague and Ramon Bishop, and they returned to the store, and the shooting occurred.
When I found out what had happened to him, it really broke my heart because I know what kind of person he was. So I'm extremely happy that we have law enforcement here that are going to find these individuals, and I want to make sure that they be brought to justice because this was extremely senseless over a mask.
Prison for the rest of their lives for the shooting death of a Family Dollar security guard.
And I'm Stella Daskalakis. Calvin Munnerlin was shot in the back of the head on May 1st, 2020. According to the witnesses, it was over a face mask policy at the time.
Ramon Bishop, Larry Teague, and Charmel Teague were all found guilty in November of first-degree premeditated murder and felony firearm. Mid-Michigan House Courtney Bennett joined us. Courtney, you were in the courtroom today, and you had a chance to talk with Munnerlin's family.
Dave and Stella, that's right. Our cameras were not actually allowed to record any video or audio today in court. I can tell you that the family of Calvin Munnerlin have waited to hear the words life in prison without the possibility of parole for 991 days.
It makes me feel better knowing that they're behind bars and they'll be there for life without a chance of parole.
Latrina Sims was Calvin Munnerlin's lifelong partner. They were married for 10 years. Sims, for the first time, getting a chance to have a few words with the defendants. The 3 people now heading to prison for the death of her late husband.
I really had to compose myself and know that realize I was in the court, because what I wanted to say I really couldn't say.
According to trial testimony, Munnerlyn and Charmel Teague got into an argument at the Family Dollar store in Flint. Munnerlyn told Teague's daughter she had to wear a mask inside. The prosecutor says Teague spit on Munnerlyn. Then sometime later, Teague came back to the store with her husband, Larry Teague, and her son, Romanye Bishop. According to the prosecutor's office, Bishop shot Munnerlyn point blank in the back of the head. While addressing the court today, Romanye Bishop, who just turned 26, said he believed it was God's will, and he also apologized to the family.
When you're so young and had so much potential, like for you to just do something so reckless and ignorant, to get your whole life taken away from you, it's crazy. And then to say that it was God's will, well, I guess it was God's will for you to go to prison for the rest of your life too.
Munnerlyn's youngest son says he was relieved to hear the sentencing, feeling justice is served for his dad.
Everything I'm doing, I'm just dedicating to my pops, because I know he wouldn't be doing it if he was here. So.
Type got me locked for that. Then another murder, even the feds like he can't